Law of Sines formula has summoned all viewers to subscribe to the channel. For today's activity, all angles will be in capital letters and all sides will be denoted by lowercase letters. And let's go over the formula real quick. Side A over sine of angle A is equal to side B over sine angle B, which is also equal to side C over sine angle C. We will be using two of these three, and the reason this works is because they all share that same ratio of side over sine angle measurement. All right. Triangle must have a clean angle side pairing. In this case, we have A and A, so I'll go ahead and highlight that for us now. Opposite angle A is, great job, side A. So do you see how we have our pairing of an angle and a side that share that same letter? You need that in order for this to happen. And then we will go ahead and highlight B in blue. And opposite angle B is, wonderful work, side B. That way you can build that comfortability. And then opposite side, angle C would be side C. But let's go ahead and begin. Our formula is going to tell us to do side A over sine angle A. So let's take a look at it. Side A over sine angle A. Side A is 12. We're going to set that over sine the measurement of angle A, which is 35. And then we will set that equal to side B, which we still don't know, over sine the angle measurement of B, which is 65. From here, let's take a look at step 2. It says to cross multiply. You might want to take a screenshot of that. For those that I have in class, feel free to ask me for a copy. Top left to bottom right is where I always like to start. 12 times sine 65. I'm going to put the 12 in front and then the sine 65 because 65 is the angle measurement that goes with sine. Bring down our equals, and then I'll cross multiply here, and I will go with sine 35b. And the reason I like to put the sine 35 in front of the b is because usually when I'm teaching students in class, I'm like, well, 12x equals 12 times x, so sine 35b equals sine 35 times b. And that will assist us with our next step because we know the opposite of multiplication is division. We divide by the coefficient to isolate b. The coefficient of b is sine 35, and what we do to one side, we do to the other side. I will not take any shortcuts. If you figure them out on your own, feel free. I'll do my best to explain. All right, sine 35 over sine 35, that's going to give us our awkward sideways one, but it just leaves us that b by itself. Now from here, you can just plug this into your calculator. I'm just going to rewrite it for the sake of the steps. So 12 sine 65 over sine 35. That's saying, oh, I completed the entire step. And again, it's kind of like one of those things you really don't have to do, but I'm adding it on the explanation. From here, step 4 just says to, oh my goodness, we can just enter this into our calculator. We sure can. So let's go ahead and pull in our calculator here. As you can tell, I've got a bunch of numbers there, as I've already done it multiple times. 12 sine 65. Before we divide, make sure you close that parenthesis above 9. Then hit your division. And I just, again, want you to hit your sine. 35. Hit enter. We get 18.96. Ah, where's my teal? 18.96, which equals our B. Go ahead and circle your answer. I'll leave that there if you want to get a quick shot of that. Use that in your class for your practice. So we just solved for a side. Now we're solving for an angle. There's just an added step. No big deal. But first, let's identify what we're working with. Well, we have an angle of A. An opposite angle A is, great job, side A. So let's highlight that. Then we have, side C, because opposite the angle is its side. And I could have went the opposite way, but for those that aren't sure, first time tuning in, let's just do it that way. All right, so we will do, again, side A over the sine of angle A. So the side A is 14. And let's just set this up like right here to make sure we have enough room. We will put that over the sine of angle A, and we know that the angle of A is 40. Then we will set that equal to the side C, which is 10, over sine C. From here we go to step 2, which is again to cross multiply top left to bottom right. 14 times sine C will give us that 14 sine C. We'll set that equal to sine 40 times 10. I'm going to again put the 10 in front of the sine 40 because that 40 is the angle measurement that goes with the sine. It's just a little more clarity for other viewers' understanding, as it is mine myself. And number 3, we will isolate sine C by division of its coefficient. So again, we're just doing the same steps here, except this time we need to get sine C by itself. And what's in front of sine C? Wonderful job. It's the Paul Canerco, 14. What we do to one side, we will do to the other. 14 divided by 14 gives us that crossing 1, so we can just bring down our sine C by itself. Equals, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this in purple. I'm going to shift it over and zoom in so we can see it. And what I'm going to do is just enter that into the calculator. 10 sine 40, 10 sine 40. Remember to close that parenthesis before we divide. Then hit our division again. Type in your Pauly K of 14. Hit enter. We get 0.45913. 0. Oh, let me clear that one off. 0.45913. All right, so we know that sine C is equal to a number, but we need to convert this number into the angle measurement, and in order to do so, we need to take the inverse sine. So let's go ahead and do sine inverse here. 0.45913. And again, we're just going to now enter this into our calculator, which I think I actually did in teal for our last step. So let's keep the continuity going. Zoom in tight. Second sine. That gives us our inverse. And then we're just going to do 0.45913. Hit enter. What do we get? 27.3. Let's go ahead and circle our answer. Let's take a screenshot if you need to of both of these, because now you have solving side up top, solving angle in the bottom. Follow these steps. You'll be solid bars of gold every time. Let's go!